Hi friends, welcome to Web Technology. In this video, I will teach you about AngularJS routing. So in AngularJS framework, we have a module called ng-root module. By using ng-root module, we can create single page web application. For example, what is single page web application? For example, assume that if you want to navigate to different pages in your application without reloading every pages. For example, when you click the hyperlink, usually when you click the hyperlink, the page will be reloaded, another page will be coming. So instead of another page is reloading and coming the another page, instead of updating with another page, we can create a single page which is a home page. In home page, we can update the content of another HTML program without reloading the home page. So that is the concept behind the routing. So using ng-root module, we can route to the different HTML program and get the content, and we can update in the home page itself, not bringing the HTML program and showing in the browser. It will take the content and it will update in the home page section without reloading the home page or the current page that you are actually running. So now let's see how we can implement this routing in AngularJS. So to implement AngularJS routing, first we need to include a root module by using an external JavaScript library. So that is called angular-root.js file we need to download, or we can use the link using script tag. So this is the link we have to copy and we have to include in our HTML program. And when we include this, we can use AngularJS root module. So now let us see how to include root module. So there is a module named called ng-root. Here we can see. So this is a module called ng-root. We can use as a dependency for using this routing behavior. So when we create angular.module, there is a square bracket as a second parameter. So here this is a place we have to add external dependencies. For example, external library functionality we have to include. So here using ng-root, we can include this routing functionality in our HTML web application. Okay, so once you include this ng-root, this particular module provide one object called root provider. So this root provider object enables you to route the link, hyperlink to different parts, different HTML program, and it will fetch the content and it will update the home page. Okay, so here how this particular root provider is used to configure the different routes in your application by using, there is a method called config. So this method we have to use to configure the root of the particular HTML program, right? So now for example, this is a syntax of how to use the root provider. So using $root provider, there is a function called when. So inside when, if the hyperlink is actually slash, which page we have to route. Okay, we have to go to the home.html and get the content. Okay, then similarly we can write so many cases using when function. When, if the URL is slash product, which page we have to go and get the content. Okay, which page to be inspected for fetching the content. Okay, so when we navigate to the slash means the root page. Okay, it will take the content from the home.html. When we navigate to products, it will take the content from the products.html. When we navigate to services, it will take the content from the services.html. So like this, it will take the content and it will update the home page without reloading the home page. So let's see one example program. So before that, I will show you the actual output of this particular routing. Okay, for example, here I have created one home page. Okay, so this is a main page. When I run the program, this page will be loaded. Okay, and here I have a hyperlink. So these are hyperlinks, right? So first hyperlink is welcome page. So this is a welcome page which contains one heading and one image, just for example. and when I click the login page, that particular welcome page is removed, right? Now here you can notice that this particular section, okay, this particular content is updated with the new content, but the page is not loaded, right? So this is what routing, okay. And similarly, when we click register button, now the login page, login content, previously it was displayed, right? So that is, now it is updated with the register content, okay. User registration form content, okay. So here you can notice that, right? So when I click login, this pink color with the login form is coming, right? So when you click register, another form is coming, okay. So here what is happening is, here this particular section, this particular in the home page, one part of the place is updated with another content, okay. Similarly, when we click the contact us, it is updated with another content, okay. So actually this welcome page, login page, register, these every content is created as a separate HTML program, and we will be fetching the content and we will be updating in the home page, okay. So that is what routing, okay. So now let us see how we can implement this. So to make it very short, here I have made the normal pages. Already I have done this pages. So the home page is very important, that we'll create later, okay. So now look at this. So here I have a first one is welcome page, okay. So welcome page already I have created, so there is nothing inside welcome page except few content only. So first I have created welcome.html program. Inside welcome.html I have created one heading, okay, welcome to my website, okay. So here you can notice that welcome to my website, and some CSS code for styling, okay. For example, to bring the welcome to my website, padding, background color blue color, color is white, okay. Additionally, we can also give text align to center of the page, okay. So first content is actually this welcome to website. So that is actually the first content, and I have included one background image using div tag, okay. So I have created a background image, div style height is 300 pixel, background image equal to this coffee dot jpg, and background properties, okay. So this is the welcome page I want to show when I run the program, okay. When I run the home page I will be creating later, okay. So when I run the home page, I want to show this particular welcome page, okay. And in this welcome page, actually this is actually not needed. These are actually not needed. We can delete this also. We can delete this. Only thing is we need this particular content, okay. So only this content is enough. Actually, there is no need to write the full HTML code is not needed. So here we have a welcome page like this. So the same way we have a login page. In login page, what I did is I created a div section and background color pink color applied, padding 20 pixel, okay. And I have given a heading h4 using h4 tag login here, and I have created a form, username, text box, password is input type is equal to password, button login, okay. So this will give a login page content, okay. The same way register.html I have created with the div section, style, background color, some color, padding, and in the form I'm collecting name of the user, email ID, text, phone number, and select the password. The user can select the password when user register the account, when user create the account, okay. So this is for this form is for registration page, okay. Then similarly contact.html. So contact.html, just for demonstration I have put one div section, background color yellow, then inside I have put some dummy data like my company address, contact details, okay. So just to demonstrate. So here what you have to understand is we can create several pages like this, okay. and we can bring all these content in a main page, in main home page, by using routing. So that is what actually concept AngularJS routing. So now I'm going to create a main page called home.html. Okay, the main page is called home.html. Enter. Okay, so in this main page only we have to properly create all HTML coding. Okay, so we have to generate the first we have to generate the actual HTML coding, right? So here we can put the title, let's say that home page, right? Okay, so after configuring the title of the page, so the next step is we have to include the libraries. So we need two libraries. One is basic AngularJS framework, that is called angular.min.js, and the next we are going to use routing also. So for routing, to implement routing, we need one more library called angular-root.js. So this library also we need to include. So we have to copy this. These two links are available in Google. We can search and we can get the link, and we can copy and paste inside the head section. Okay, so inside the head section we can put this particular code, right? So this is a script, right? So both script is actually needed, and after that now we can implement the routing for all these pages. We have a welcome.html page, register.html page, login, and contact. Okay, so 4 HTML page is there. All 4 HTML page content I have to bring to this particular home page. Okay, so for that only we are going to apply routing. Okay, so for that, first thing we have to do is, in this home page, first we can create a welcome content, welcome to home page. So we can apply some styling also if you want, background color, and after that we can create a hyperlinks. Okay, so when we click the hyperlink, I have to fetch the content, I have to route. Okay, so first we need to create a hyperlink. So to create a hyperlink, we can create one container. So this is a container for displaying all the hyperlink, and inside this container we can create a hyperlink using ahref. First one is welcome page. Okay, welcome page. And then next is we are going to create another link for login, and we have to create another link for registration page. The next link is for contact us. Okay, contact us. Okay, so now when I click this particular link, okay, I have to fetch the content. Okay, I have to fetch the content from welcome page. When I click this welcome link, I have to fetch the content from welcome, and when I click this login, I have to fetch the content from login. When I click register, I have to fetch from register.html. Then for similarly for the contact.html. Okay, so I have to fetch the data and where to update, that is very important. Okay, so to update, we can create one section here, that is also using div. Here we can update the content by using, there is a one AngularJS directive called ng-view. Just you have to use this ng-view. Okay, so the content will be loaded here in this place. Okay, the content will be loaded here. Okay, so which content depends on which link we are clicking. Okay, depends on which link we are clicking. Okay, so when I click welcome page, the welcome.html content will be coming here. Okay, at this particular place. Okay, and when I click login, the content of login page. So what is the content? This is the content, login.html. We have this content, right? This form will be loaded. It will be loaded inside this particular div section. Okay, so here it will be loaded. Similarly for other links, register and contact us. Okay, so in order to do that, first thing we have to do is, here we have to create a href as using hash, exclamation, and slash. So slash is used for when we run the program, when we run the home page, the first time which content you have to display, you want to display here. Okay, so that is actually we have to give slash. Then For login, we have to write hash exclamation login. We can create one URL login. Okay. And similarly, the next is we can create another URL called register. Okay. Register. And if I click contact us, we can create another URL called exclamation hash exclamation contact. Okay. So actually these are actually text only. It will be displayed in the page. Okay. These are actually URL patterns. Okay. These are actually URL patterns. When the pattern is login, I have to fetch the content from login.html. Okay. And I have to update here in this div ng view section. Okay. So that is our task. Okay. So let's see how to do that. So here you have to go to this head section, and inside head section we have to open a script tag. Inside script tag, first we need to create AngularJS application object using angular.module. Inside we can give the name of the module my app, and square bracket. Here we have to use the AngularJS root module, that is ng root module we have to include. Okay, ng root module we have to include. Once you include this module, we can use config function. So there is a function called config. Inside we can create another function with root provider object. There is a object called root provider. Using root provider only we can search, find other HTML program, and we can get the content. Okay, using this root provider, there is a function called when function. First is a URL pattern. If the URL is slash, okay, which page you want to show, okay, that you have to write as a JavaScript object. Inside this JavaScript object, the key is template URL. The key is template URL. So which page you want to get the content. Okay. So when the URL pattern is slash means when we run the program first time, when you load this home.html, the URL pattern ending with the slash. Okay. So during that time, this particular div section I want to update with welcome.html page. So that's why I have written when slash what is the URL to be looked upon. Okay, so using template URL tell the browser you see this particular URL page for getting the content. Okay, so like this. So this is for welcome page. Similarly, we have to write for login also, right? So we can call this when function one more time by using dot when. Okay, and we can write another pattern called login. Okay, and again we can write template URL colon, we have to search login.html page. Okay, similarly we have to write when slash register comma the JavaScript object. Inside JavaScript object, key is template URL, the value is register.html. Here again there is one more link is there, right? So for every link we have to write this when function. For every link we have to write. Okay, so and one more thing, this particular thing should match. Okay, here I have used slash, right? So it's matching the, here it is matching, right? And here it is matching this login. Here we are writing login, so this is matching with this particular link. Okay, so this particular href and this particular URL pattern, this particular URL should match. Okay, so that is the rule. Slash contact. So next URL pattern is contact, and here template URL is contact.html, right? So that's all. Routing code is done. So here when slash means when we run this page, okay, it will take the content from welcome.html, and when I click login, when I click this second link, login link, it will take the content from login.html, and when I click the register link, it will take the content from register.html. So this way we have to apply routing logic so that we can create single page application using AngularJS. So here that's all we have to, and one more thing is missing. after writing this, after creating this code, we have to link this Angular JS with our HTML code. So in order to do that, here we have mentioned my app, right? So this my app we have to link to body tag. Okay, so that is actually the first very important thing. Otherwise, there is no connection between HTML and Angular JS. So we have to use ng-app equal to, we have to write my app. Okay, so when you use ng-app equal to my app only, now it is integrated, like it is linked. Now the Angular JS framework and the HTML is interlinked, and it will be working as one application. Okay, we are connecting the application. Okay, right. So that's all. We can run this program. How to run the program, that is also very important. For AngularJS routing, we need a server to execute this routing. Okay, so we can install this local server by using this. There is one extension in VS Code. There is one extension, and in extension there is one extension called live server. We can use an extension called live server, and here you can see there are so many options will be coming. You can say you can select this first option from Ritvik Day. This is a live server. I'm using it. I have already installed. If you are not installed, you have to click this live server, and you have to, here there is a install button will be there. Okay, here install button will be there. Click install. It will take few seconds only. After installation, okay, you can close this, and you can close this also. After installation, what you will be getting is in the status bar. In the status bar, in the below here you can see there is an option called go live. Okay, go live you'll be getting. If you are not able to see, there is no problem. Actually we have to run our home page. Which page we have to run? We have to execute the home page, right? You can right click this home page. There is an option called open with the live server. Okay, so in this way also it's fine. Okay, so just we'll do like this, right click, open with live server. Now a browser will be opened, and you can see the output here. Now look at this, we are getting the home page. We are getting the home page, and this is a links. These are actually hyperlinks. Okay, so when I click this welcome, it's coming, and when I click this login, the login page is coming. When I click this register, the register is coming. When I click this contact, the contact details is coming. So now look at this address bar. The page is not loaded, right? The page is not loaded. Even though we have 5 different HTML program, the page is not loaded when we click the hyperlink. Okay, so it's a single page applications. It's look like a single page. We can come back to the welcome page, login page, register page, and contact page. Okay, right? So this is what AngularJS routing. Okay, and we can also customize the links style also, and we can also bring this to sender. So for bringing that content to sender, we can write here text align sender. Okay, got it. So now it look like this, and I think this background color, green color, we can remove it. So I think different style. So for example, this, let it be blue color, and this particular background color will remove it for some time. Okay, so now it's look like this, welcome to home page. Now we can also do one thing. This hyperlink is not properly good, so what we can do is we can put some styling. Okay, so hyperlink is actually a tag, right? So we have several a tag. So what we can do is we can write style code. So style code we can write like this. So style we can write for a tag. So first we will open the a tag. We can make this text decoration none, and we can give some background color for this uh, links as blue color, and text color is white. Padding we can give some padding. Let's try like 4 pixel, 8 pixel. Okay, top and left padding, and also we can give margin right will give some margin 6 pixels, so that some gap will be coming, and we can make it as display as inline block. We can make it as inline block, and also we can give hover effect for this a tag, hover effect. So when I hover over that particular link, I want to change the background color to yellow. So let's say yellow color, the text color becomes blue. So just I have given small CSS style for this hyperlinks. Okay, and one more thing I'm going to do is, after this heading H1, I'll put one more line HR. Okay, so now it's look like this. Look at this: welcome, login, register, contacts. Okay, and one more thing, now look at this address bar. Here you can see it is ending with a slash. Okay, so that's why I have mentioned here. Look at this, it is ending with a slash. When it is ending with a slash, okay, so we have written the root provider dot when it's ending with a slash, it will go to welcome dot, it will look welcome dot html, and it fetch the it will take the content of welcome dot html. In welcome dot html we have these two lines, right? It will take these two lines content, and it will update. Where it will update, don't forget here, this is a place it will update. Okay, content will be loaded here. Okay, when we first time when we run the program. Okay, so this is the first time, and when I click login, now look at this, the URL is changed to login. So when the URL is login, now again routing is happening. Okay, when the URL becomes slash login, now look at this, it becomes slash login, right? So when the URL is becomes slash login, look at this, it will fetch the content from login.html. So in login.html only we have that form, right? So look at this username, password, type. Here you can notice that that same form design is coming. Okay, similarly when I click register, the URL pattern is changed, slash register. So here look at this, here you can notice that when function slash register. Okay, it is matching, right? Slash register, and the address bar also matching, right? So when the URL is slash register, it will find the content from register.html. Okay, and it will update here. Okay, so that's why when we click register, this particular div section is updated with this content. When I click contact, similarly contact.html is actually will be routed, and the content will be coming. Okay, so like this we can create single page website design using AngularJS and AngularJS routing framework. Okay, thank you.